Good afternoon. My name is Adinda Pramesti from the University of Groningen. Today, I will be discussing the critical issue of sustainability within the Indonesian fast fashion industry, focusing on the role and challenges of green human resource management practices, or green HRM. Here's the table of contents, consists of background problem, theory, data collection, results, theoretical implications, and practical implications. Let's discuss about the background problem. Our Earth is facing a severe waste crisis by the fast fashion industry. Annually, 2.12 billion tons of waste are generated, contributing significantly to pollution and global warming. The situation is dire, with projections suggesting a 70% increase in waste by 2050. The fast fashion industry, known for its rapid and affordable production, stands as a major environmental hazard. Fast fashion's appeal in Indonesia is undeniable, driven by a young fashion-conscious population. However, it comes at a cost. The industry's practices are expected to lead to over 150 million tons of clothing waste by 2050. Here lies the potential of green HRM, which integrates environmental considerations into HR practices, including green recruitment, training, performance management, employee engagement, and rewards to support the sustainability. Indonesia fast fashion industry, a key global player, is at a crossroads. Despite its economic significance and growth potential, environmental quality and sustainable practices lag behind. This presents a unique opportunity to explore how green HRM could influence the sustainability in the sector. This brings us to our research question on how does green HRM improve the sustainability performance in fast fashion companies in Indonesia? Our theoretical framework draws on the rapid growth of Indonesia fashion industry and the foundational principles of green HR. Indonesia fashion industry is rapidly growing, with revenue around 21.69 billion US dollar according to Statista. The global brands like H&M, Zara, and Uniqlo are popular, supported by local retail giants like MAP Fashion. Amidst the growth, the need for green HR to meet global environmental standards and promote ethical fashion is emphasized. Green HR, the definition itself is the integration of HR and environmental management to enhance organizational sustainability. The functions included green recruitment, green training, green performance management, green rewards, and green employee involvement. The benefits of green HR itself to promote employee environmental values, behaviors, and competencies. We will break down to each functions of green HR. The first one is green selection and recruitment. It targets candidates matching with the organization's sustainability vision. Also emphasizes online interviews and paperless processes as the example of the technology utilization in this function. Environmental performance in recruitment attracts candidates through a firm's environmental commitment. The relationship between green selection and sustainable performance is positive. Green recruitment positively affects the sustainable performance. For the green training and development, it focuses on environmental protection and sustainable workplace practices. Enhance sustainability competencies, satisfaction, and management promotion of sustainability among the employees. The third one is green performance management. It merges traditional performance management with environmental responsibilities. It has environmental standards, incorporates environmental benchmarks to the evaluation in the company. For the green rewards and benefit, it consists of financial and non-financial rewards for environmental achievement achieved by the employees. It applies to support employees' dedication to sustainable practices. For the green employee involvement, it is more like the engagement in environmental initiatives to promote collective sustainability efforts. Green HRM and sustainable performance. sustainable business is balancing profitability with environmental and social responsibility. Through environmental KPIs, our key indicators include gas emissions, renewable sources, resource consumption, and waste management. By tailoring green HRM to sector-specific contexts and can enhance sustainable performance according to several studies. Therefore, our hypothesis is green HRM can enhance sustainable performance in fast fashion sector context in Indonesia. We employed a qualitative exploratory method, conducting in-depth interviews with informants from multinational fashion companies in Indonesia. This approach allowed us to delve into the nuances of green HRM practices and their sustainability implication. The participants consist of 6 informants. The age is between 21 to 26 years old. The domicile is Jakarta to Bekasi base, and they're all mostly working as interns and ex-interns with the between 4 to 36 months of working experiences. The interview conducted using digital platforms, also coding method used to categorize responses under these themes: green HR, sustainable performance, and sustainability goals. The identified and coded 5 aspects of green HR also detected with the 5 functions: green recruitment, green training, green performance management, green rewards, and green employee involvement. Our findings highlight a disconcerting gap between sustainability goals and green HR implementation. The interviews revealed a different commitment to sustainability across brands, with systemic issues and a lack of clear sustainability goals detected. Only one of the interviewees from the brand had clearly defined sustainability goals communicated to employees, highlighting inconsistencies and potential neglect of sustainability in fast fashion business. The implementation of green HR itself result in mixed evidence on the integration of sustainability into HR practices among 5 multinational brands. Most informants were unfamiliar with green HR before the study, but they are quite familiar with the green recruitment and green training. While all informants informed that all the brands applied paperless recruitment, incorporating sustainability into recruitment and training were also rare, with only one brand engaging employees in sustainability training. Thus, the results of the impacts of green HR on sustainable performance resulting in limited evidence of the impact. Informants provided little to no concrete examples of green HRM's effect on sustainable performance, indicating a significant gap in understanding and implementing effective green HRM strategies. However, we also came up with additional findings, which are informants identified major environmental issues in the fast fashion industry, such as clothing waste and water pollution. This indicates the urgent need for green HR to be applied in this sector. A universal call also informed by all the informants. Division-specific approach to green HR, stressing the importance of HR in fostering a sustainability-focused culture within the company. In conclusion, the objective of this study, which is to analyze the connection between green HR and sustainable performance, seems absent, as companies have not set distinct sustainability goals according to all informants. It leads to a general lack of comprehensive and the implementation of green HR itself in the fast fashion industry in Indonesia. That results in insufficient conclusion to define the potential impact of the green HRM towards fast fashion sustainable performance. The gap between the theory and practices identifies a notable disparity between the theoretical framework of green HR and its actual implementation in the Indonesia fast fashion industry. This gap underscores a broader issue of integrating sustainable practices in a meaningful way. Several factors also contributed to this significant gap. limited observation of green HRM practices with few instances of green recruitment and training that matches with the previous study. The impact of absence of clear sustainability impacts the green HRM effectiveness according to the previous study that stated the importance of communicating sustainability goals among the employees. Moreover, the study emphasized tailoring green HR theories to Indonesia's distinct economic, cultural, and regulatory landscapes, noting differences from the Western approach where sustainability is integral to business. It suggests developing customized green HR strategies to make a better suit for Indonesian context, as supported by a previous study conducted by Musa and Othman. The study also reinforces the strategic role of HR in achieving sustainability within the fast fashion industry, which faces significant environmental challenges. This perspective is supported by the broader discourse on sustainable performance in business, emphasizing the need for HR to lead in integrating sustainability into the core practices of organizations. Practically, companies must commit to sustainability, investing in green training and enhancing recruitment to foster a culture aligned with environmental values. By defining and committing sustainability goals, meaning that despite their public branding towards environmental impacts, there's a gap in actual commitment and transparency. Addressing this issue can enable the adoption of green HR as a whole green HR application in the company. And by investing in tailored green training, more focus on reducing clothing waste through improved production process. This effectiveness of training should include company-specific sustainability practices and the role of employees itself, with a focus on green HR applications. Measuring the impact of these programs is crucial for the success towards their sustainability goals. And beyond the paperless recruitment that has been applied in several brands, fast fashion companies should prioritize environmentally conscious candidates in their job requirements. This approach aims to increase the company's responsibility towards its environmental impact and supports the broader goal of reducing the environmental footprint by building a workforce aligned with the sustainability values applied in the company. In conclusion, our study highlights a pressing need for systematic green HR implementation in Indonesia's fast fashion industry. Embracing these practices offers a path to not only improve sustainability performance, but also contribute to a more responsible fashion ecosystem. Thank you for your attention.